What is up, Philadelphia sports fans? Lath Sinclair here with another edition of the LAS Philly Sports Podcast. The Sixers, down 3-1, go to Boston on the brink of elimination and get a 113-97 victory on the road. Let's get right into it. The Sixers in desperation mode, and they played like it tonight. They were down 7 at halftime, and it looked like it was going to get worse. The deficit went up to 13 in the third quarter, and it looked like we were headed for a 5-game gentleman's sweep, courtesy of the Boston Celtics. But then, Embiid, who struggled in the second half, again, it's just only his second game back, recovering from appendicitis, he took over. He finished with 33 points. And he dominated in the paint. If you saw that first half, you saw his outside shot really wasn't there. It hasn't really been there. And that's a lot probably due to the injury. And, Shaq is always getting on him, and he got on him again at the half about using your size, dominating in the paint. And boy, did Embiid do that. He got down low on every possession and scored a bunch of points in that second half and was huge with 33 points. Tyrese Maxey was big, 25 points, 10 boards. We got out-rebounded again, but it was only like 4, I think. Not as bad. We need to still work on that. That needs to be better. But the guy that deserves the biggest shout-out tonight, Quentin Grimes, off the bench, scored 18 points on 4 of 7 from downtown. He's probably been the most maligned player on the 76ers roster for his lack of contribution and controversy about wanting big money. And He showed up like a big money player today. Not just the shooting, not just the 3-point shooting and the scoring, but if you saw that defensive play on Jaylen Brown late in the game, he had him in the backcourt for almost the entire 24-second shot clock. And I think he wasted about 20 seconds. I mean, that was just a huge, huge play that he was making all night. Quentin Grimes was absolutely amazing. Big kudos to him. He's been under heavy scrutiny, and he showed up big tonight. And the Sixers as a whole, they knew that this was it for their season. If they lose, they're done. And they showed up, and they sent this series to a Game 6, which will be back in Philadelphia at Xfinity Mobile Arena. I know the crowd there will be fired up. And let's go. Paul George had 16 points of his own. He was huge. He started aggressive early. I don't like the way he kind of got a little more passive after the early start in the first quarter, but he played well tonight. But man, tonight was all about Grimes and Embiid. Embiid playing like the Embiid that we know. He was vintage Embiid, off an appendicitis surgery. I mean, this guy is amazing. Whatever you think of it, yes, the injuries are frustrating, and it's tough for the rest of the team to deal with it, not knowing whether he's going to be there from game to game. But man, the guy to be able to play as well as he did, as well as he always does, even with injuries, that deserves to always be praised, and that deserves a ton of credit. And Grimes, man, we need more of that from you, man. Grimes was amazing. 18 points off the bench, like I said, and we need that again. We also shot, I think, made 15 threes. We held Boston to just 11 threes. And just a dominant performance on the road. Fourth quarter, the crowd got real quiet. And that's what we need from them. And we need our fans to be really loud on Game 6, which will be in 2 days. Let's go. Let's send this series to a Game 7 back in Boston. And see if we can't come back from 3-1. But first things first, Game 6, back at home in Philly, in front of the crowd. For the LAS Philly Sports Podcast, I'm Lath Sinclair. Enjoy this one, Sixers fans.